In the world of streaming services, it seems like everyone is trying to catch up to Spotify. The streamer that kinda started it all, at least with its pay one flat price every month and get all the music you want business model. Services like Tidal, Amazon Music, and yes, Apple Music are doing everything that they can to catch up to the streaming giant and dethrone it. And in the midst of that, Apple Music has tried just about everything, from exclusive to Beats One radio, spatial audio, and the ability to watch music videos in their app. Apple is throwing everything at the wall to make sure that they get their share of the streaming customer base. And I'm here today to let you know that Apple Music, in its current state, makes no sense to me at all. And here's why. First, let's talk UI. Apple Music follows the simple aesthetic of all Apple products. Its minimal design is nice to look at, and the different unique cover art for their exclusive playlists is definitely eye-catching. But that's where the pros of the UI end for me. You have an Apple Music section, which gives you access to the 70+ million songs in its library. And under that, there's a Listen Now button that pre-selects top picks, quote unquote, based on your listening habits, a recently played section, don't judge me, a made for you section with unique mixes based on the bands I listen to, a stations for you section that's kind of like Pandora, and then a plethora of suggestions that you may or may not like. Then there's the browse section, which shows all the newest content, editor picks, etc., etc. Finally, a radio button shows you radio stations, artist interviews, and a mishmash of content that quite honestly, I've never clicked on once. And that's just the Apple Music section. There's also a library section which houses a recently added partition, if you will. And this is my biggest gripe with the app in general. Basically, if you have music that's your own, that's on your hard drive, or if you're an artist like me and you write and record your own music and you want to put it on your iPhone so you can listen to it in the car, then this is the library section or the just added section. It's basically the old iTunes meshed with Apple Music under one app. So in that one app, you get not only the music that you can listen to from Apple Music, the 70+ million songs, but you can also get the music that you put on there, all kind of under the same thing. Except they're in different sections. There's the library section, which is all your music, all the music that you've either downloaded, like paid for, or illegally, or whatever. And then there's also the 70+ million different songs that you can stream. And this is where it gets confusing to me because I'm not sure the app knows what it wants to be. Finally, we have the playlist section, which I've been working on. In Spotify, I have a playlist that I've curated over the 10 years that I've had on Spotify, and I have not been able to find an app that successfully can transfer the Spotify playlist to the Apple Music playlist, so I've had to re-curate it on my own. And recently, I've been in kind of a Shakira phase. Don't judge it. Shakira's freaking amazing. And so I've been listening to a lot of Shakira, along with my Deftones and Tool and System of a Down and Seven Dust and etc., etc. So there's a healthy mishmash of all that kind of music in that playlist. Now on my phone, the only way I get access to the same playlist that I've put together is to make sure that sync library is on. This may not seem like a big deal, but as an artist, I like putting my own songs on my phone to listen to in the car so I can pick it apart and figure out what changes I need to make. Cluttering up my phone with demos is one thing, but now when I click on the library on my computer, all of those demos show up as well. So not only do I have a designated hard drive of all my recordings and export files and stuff, but now it's in my Apple iTunes or Apple Music library showing up as demos because I simply just want to listen to them on the phone. I can't have those two things be separate if I want to share playlists together, if I want to curate the playlist on my computer but have it show up on my phone. These two things have to be in sync, which means every song on my computer, or at least in my Apple Music app library, has to be on my phone and vice versa. And this is where I get really annoyed. But like many of you, I have friends and family that go back and forth between apps, just like myself, who are either Apple Music users or Spotify users. And sometimes if I want to share music with them, I don't know which link to share because I don't know what service they're on. That's why I'm excited to talk to you today about today's sponsor, EasyTunes. EasyTunes is an app that easily gives you the song URL for either Apple Music or Spotify. So let's say I heard this awesome new Shakira song, Shut Up, she's amazing, that I want to share with my best friend. But he's on Spotify while I'm on Apple Music. Well, no worries. I simply go to the song in Apple Music, click the copy code, paste it in the EasyTunes app, and it'll generate the Spotify URL for me to share with my friend in Messenger. No more hunting or sending low quality YouTube links. Instead, send them directly to the song you want, and it's totally free. Try it out by clicking the link in the description box below, and thank you to EasyTunes for sponsoring this part of the video. It's not all doom and gloom with Apple Music though. There are a few things that I really do like. First and foremost, the sound quality is infinitely better than Spotify's. Spatial audio is a ton of fun, especially if you have the specific gear to listen to it. I like the curated playlists, and I found some playlists that I really do like, specifically for dinner time and for long drives on the road. And I think the UI, as minimal as it is really nice to look at. And if you can find what you're looking for, then it is the perfect thing to work with. I also love the fact that it has multiple tiers as far as pricing goes. You can go as cheap as $4.99 for the Siri only version, which is you basically use the app with your voice. You can find the song that you're looking for with your voice. There's the regular version that's $9.99, and it's part of every tier of the Apple One bundle. Regardless of your price point, you can definitely enjoy Apple Music, and I really do appreciate that fact. But I just do wish that some of the stuff was easier to find. Like for example, the top 50 songs in the country or world. You literally have to scroll all the way down the charts in the browse field and then find the latest trending tracks. It's obvious that there's a real effort from Apple to make this the best product that it can possibly be. And while some of the stuff in my opinion is hit or miss, and I'll give you an example, I saw a music video that the quality of it was not as good as what I could find on the Vivo channel on YouTube. It begs the question why I would watch a music video on Apple Music when I can go to YouTube and watch it at a much higher quality, at a much higher definition, if you will, 1080 or even 4K. But I appreciate the fact that they're trying everything that they can to be the best music service that there is out there. It's not gimmicky like Tidal, where it's just like, hey, we have this amazing sound quality and that's about it. And granted, Tidal's sound quality is amazing, but Apple Music is really trying everything that they can to be a one-stop shop for everything, whether it's music videos, great playlists, Beats One Radio, different radio stations, a Pandora-like situation, if you will, and providing high-quality streaming music options to their customers. I think they're headed in the right direction. I think they're almost there, but Spotify to me is still the top choice. What are your thoughts on Apple Music? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much again for watching this video, and thank you to EasyTunes for sponsoring this video. Check out their link in the description box below. My name is Amir, this is Arc Overload. I'll see you next time.